This is a talk on Abdu'l-bahá, the center of the covenant. Abdu'l-bahá's travels. Abdu'l-bahá left Israel after 40 years of confinement. He traveled to Egypt, Europe, and America. He met many people, and most of them were, in one way or another, affected by their meeting with him and by spending time in his company. I have read many such stories. Once again, I had to keep them out of this talk, or we would be here for too long. It makes one wonder, though, what thoughts flooded his heart when he found himself the central figure of such stories. What thoughts were uppermost in his mind as he sat at breakfast with the Lord Mayor of London? What memories stirred within him as he traveled around Europe and North America? Could it be the memories of the sorrows, the poverty, the overhanging doom of his earlier years? Memories like the one of his mother, who sold her gold buttons to provide him, his brother, and his sister with food and shelter? The mother who was forced in her darkest hours to place a handful of dry flour in the palm of his hand to appease his hunger? Could he have been thinking of his own childhood, of how he was pursued by a mob of ruffians in the streets of Tehran, or the thought of the damp and gloomy room which was formerly a morgue that he occupied in the prison of Akka? He could have been thinking of the Bab, of his captivity in the mountain of Azerbaijan, when he was refused even a lamp, and then his cruel and tragic execution when hundreds of bullets riddled his youthful body. There is no doubt that he must have been thinking of Baha'u'llah, whom he loved so passionately, his loneliness, the trials and tribulations, the mountains of Kurdistan, the days in Baghdad, his confinement behind bars. One wonders what he was thinking of after 40 years as a prisoner.